Hello everyone. In this video, we will look at the heading widget of Elementor Page Builder. With heading widget, what we can do is basically add headings to our pages, our blog posts, our sections, because every content that you create using text, you would require some sort of heading, right? Just like headings in the newspaper, okay? Now, heading has a background, right? Heading comes from the HTML. If you know about HTML, you would know that there are basically six types of headings: H1 heading, H2 heading, H3, H4, H5, and H6, right? And I'll not go into much of the details about headings, the heading tags. I would rather recommend you guys to visit any article that helps you with some details about HTML headings. I will have this link put in somewhere in the content so that you would have a fair idea. You can go through what HTML headings are all about. So let's go to our website and let's learn more about the heading widget. I'll go to Edit with Elementor. Once I'm here, this is the first section where I created the video of inner section widget and I added this heading. Next, I'm creating a heading widget video and I have added a Elementor Basics heading widget title, right? Now let me just remove this and let me just add it again, right? Now there are two ways to add the heading widget for me at the moment. One is, since I've already added a heading here, I can just copy this and I can just paste it anywhere and then rearrange. For example, I pasted it and now this button is above the heading. So let me just drag this above and I'm done. It's that simple, right? Another way to add a heading widget is basically drag this heading widget here. I can just add my text out here. So if I want to, make it something like this, I can say Elementor Basics and write in heading widget, right? Now, if you notice, this has a different style altogether. And if I want to add the same style here, one way is to go all through and make changes here, right? For example, I'll right align this, I'll change the text color, text font, and so on and so forth. I go to style, I use the typography. The typography I use in this particular page is railway. The color that I use for the text is white. Let me also see what font size I've used here. The font size is 400 and the size is 3REM. So let me just use that. I have also used a line height 1.4 and letter spacing of 1. Let me use that. Guys, there is a very easy way to just replicate your style, but I'm just giving you the long cut so that you know what you guys are doing. Let me just do 4 REM here. In fact, it was 3, I suppose, right? And I'll use weight 400. Basically reduces or increases the weight. Then line height was 1.4. Sorry, 1.4, and the letter spacing was 1. And there you go, we have the exact style matching to my previous heading, right? The other way to go about it, let me just do a Control C to remove the entire style. I'm just doing Control C. If you're using a MacBook, you can just use Command C. So I have gone all the way and removed all the editing. Okay, right. All I have to do is go here, copy, and come here and paste style. And basically, one widget will simply copy the style to another widget, right? It's that simple, guys. Furthermore, this is the HTML tag, guys. So you can choose what HTML heading tag you want to add. This is fairly important when it comes to search engine optimization. The search engines will always look out for what type of heading tag you have used, right? So this is where the heading 1, heading 2 tags can be changed. Let's go back. In style, I have further options. I can use text shadow. I can do a lot of things in styling. I can choose a different text color altogether. I can just come back to white. I can even add a background. Let me show you how to do that. I can add an image. Let me choose a random image out here. So this becomes your background image. Just clear this. And I can even do some settings. Now this image won't be visible because this is a very big image, right? So let me just do size contain. Basically this will contain my image within, and right now the repeat is default. If I want the image not to repeat, I can choose that as well. We will look at these all options when we do the image widget. Right now you don't have to bother about it. Let's just quickly have a look how it looks. It looks pretty neat, right? What I can further do is I can add motion effects. I can use mouse effects, mouse tracking. So what mouse tracking does is it moves the text whenever I move my cursor on the page, right? So let's look at this. See, guys, so, and right now it is in the opposite direction. So if I move my cursor here, it will go up. If I move it here, it will go down. If I make it down, it will go up, and so on and so forth, right? So you can play around, try all these things while designing your page. If I do direct, it will go along in the cursor direction. So this is how you can also reduce or increase the speed. Then let us do a 3D tilt. So basically if I move my cursor, it will have a tiny bit of 3D tilt. I can increase the speed so that there is more tilt, right? And so on and so forth. Again, you got the idea. All you have to do is spend some time here. I will also show you what scrolling effect is. If you enable the scrolling effect, and if I use vertical scroll, so what happens basically is as soon as I scroll the page down, the text will move upwards or downwards, right? It looks pretty neat. Let's look at this page now. So if I come here, you will have this effect, the vertical scrolling effect, right? Pretty cool, right? If I do horizontal, so if I move my page up, it will move horizontally. Right. So that was just to give you an idea as to what can be achieved within a widget using all the advanced features of Elementor. So I would highly recommend you guys to spend some time here. I just wanted to show you what the heading widget is for and how to use it. In all the sections in your page, you would want to use a heading widget. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video. And yes, do not forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot. Cheers, guys.